Hey everybody, my name is Jesse Grossballin and welcome to the JesseAF show. Today is Thursday, March 28th, 2019, episode 46 of my daily podcast. Yeah, that's right, daily. That means every single day I'll be posting a new episode. So please check in tomorrow for my next episode. I'm on Google Play Music, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube. So if you have any of those platforms, please consider subscribing. That way you get notifications for whenever I post a new episode. Today, I'm going to be talking about always being prepared. And being prepared is something that I've been doing a lot of. And I've been doing it my whole life, basically. And in Boy Scouts and in Cub Scouts, I was taught that you had to be prepared. And I'm pretty sure I've done an episode about being prepared before, but if I did, it's just a recap. It's a good episode. Being prepared is probably one of the most important things you do in your daily life. And I just like talking about it a lot because it's so important. And being prepared is a lot of different things. It's being mentally prepared, it's being physically prepared, it's being prepared to do anything with any time of your day. And what I mean by that is I have a first aid kit under my seat right now. And that first aid kit has everything that I need to be prepared. And I also have my medicine in the car for my food allergy. So if I'm going out and I'm eating somewhere and I get a reaction to something, I will be prepared and I will have my medicine for me. And it's really important to be prepared like that. I always have a pen on me. It's in my pocket or it's in my car. Well, I have a pen in my car and I have a pen in my pocket. Today I'm not exactly prepared for, well, actually, I wanted to record with my iPhone this morning instead of my camera. So, just because I liked kind of how the camera came out, or the footage came out yesterday with the podcast. So I really liked it and I want to do it again today. And so being prepared also goes into the whole idea of having a nice warm jacket for if it's cold out or if you get cold. And being prepared also goes into layers because I have multiple layers on. You know, I have a nice shirt underneath and it's long sleeved. So I'm staying warm either way, and I can take off this big jacket if I don't need it. And even in this jacket, I have gloves, which are really, really important. And gloves will keep me warm if I need them. But the thing is, you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared for anything. And I always love being prepared. My phone is always probably around 70-80% battery. I try to keep it around there so that I can use it if I need it, and I can rely on it if I need it. And I also have my watch, and I always try and keep that around 70-80%. And I have my water bottle right here. It's not really a water bottle, but you get the idea. I have my water in it. And I like being prepared for that kind of stuff. And if I'm thirsty at all, I'll have something to put water in. And that goes into the whole idea. If you're not prepared for the day, your day's going to go bad. If you do not have your coffee in the morning, if you need coffee in the morning, if you do not see your children go off to school like you always do, which makes you really happy, you're not prepared for the day. You're not happy enough for the day. And being prepared is so important. You have to wake up early or wake up earlier and get more things done around the house. That way you're prepared for later on in the day when you get home. That way you don't have to worry about cleaning up something before you make dinner or whatever it is. And being prepared is something I live by every single day of my life, and I make sure that I focus on these things, and I make sure that I take care of these things. That way I am prepared. I always have my notebook on me. I have paper. I have my pen, of course, so that I can draw if I wanted to, or if I needed to write something down. I even have my iPhone for that, so I can record something if I need to, if I have a random idea. And and even if I have a mint on me, so if I needed a mint because I had a lot of garlic for lunch, I'll be prepared for that too, or this or that. And it's so important. It's just as important as drinking water every single day. You have to be prepared for life, and you have to understand that life can be so unexpected that even if you have a set weather that you're planning on it being like, maybe if it's supposed to be nice all day today, you might have an umbrella in the car just in case it rained, just in case it snowed, whatever it is. And I like being that prepared. I like getting places really, really early. That way I'm prepared for the traffic. If there's a lot of traffic or if there's a car accident, I'd be unprepared if I was leaving late. And then guess what? I'd be later. And that wouldn't be good. So being prepared goes into the whole idea of being ready for your day, leaving earlier than you should probably leave. Sometimes I get places around an hour early, maybe half hour early, just because, you don't know whether you're going to have a tree fall down in the middle of the road in front of you or anything else. And you have to account for all these random things. Sure, I'm not this type of person that thinks everything bad in the world will happen to me, but I try and be prepared. I try to be as prepared as possible. I still have my camera with me. So if I lost my battery for my camera, I always have another battery. I always have more SIM cards. Not SIM cards, SD cards. That way I have space. Sure, the SD cards right now I have to reformat, but whatever. But there's a point. You're always prepared so that you are on top of whatever happens, whatever random thing happens in your life. And if you're not prepared for that, you're going to have a lot of struggles. You're going to have a lot of really bad things happen, and you're not going to be ready, and you're going to be all over the place. You're going to be upset. You're not going to have any control over anything. Even though we don't have any control over what happens to us every single day, we still have some type of control if you're prepared. I really liked doing this podcast episode, and it's a really important topic that I don't think I really think about all that often, but I do use it. I do account for being prepared all the time. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I know I did. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a great day.